then, now, forever, together. This is WWE's signature, and what as most fans would have known, this is basically what you would call a tagline that most fans have come to associate with World Wrestling Entertainment, or WWE. However, what most fans might not have known is that on Monday, April 3rd, 2023, Vince McMahon's World Wrestling Entertainment has agreed to a merger with the UFC and its parent company Endeavor to create a $21.4 billion sports entertainment company. This news comes as little surprise to fans, as rumors of a potential WWE sale have been swirling ever since Executive Chairman Vince McMahon returned to WWE last January following his retirement in July of 2022. Endeavor will now own a 51% stake in the new sports entertainment company, which name has not been announced yet, but will be announced upon the finalization of the deal, which should be completed around the second half of 2023. Endeavor will own a 51% share in the new company, with WWE shareholders owning the other 49%. However, following the announcement of this merger, WWE shares fell by nearly 2%, and Endeavor shares fell by over 5%. This announcement comes a day after WrestleMania, WWE's premium flagship show, which took place in SoFi Stadium over the span of 2 nights to an estimated 161,000 fans. This new company pairs UFC and WWE, two sports juggernauts, and brings an end to the family business that has dominated WWE for decades, starting with Vince McMahon Sr., who later then sold to Vince McMahon Jr. in 1986. Or 1982. My apologies. Under McMahon, WWE has gone from a regional territory for wrestling speak, but basically a regional promotion, to a global phenomenon, which has spawned some of the biggest names in the world, such as Hulk Hogan, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, John Cena, The Undertaker, and Glenn Jacobs, who is actually the mayor of Knox County. And yeah, big names like that. Following a slew of sexual misconduct allegations and hush money scandals last July, McMahon announced his retirement, leaving CEO duties to Nick Khan and his daughter, Stephanie McMahon, who would split the role. However, in the months that followed, Vince McMahon announced his desire to return to the company, which he did successfully last February, appointing himself as chairman of the board. It has been announced that UFC President Dana White and WWE President Nick Khan will keep their positions, and Paul Triple H Levesque will stay in charge of creative duties, a position that he has held since the retirement of McMahon back in 2011. We'll have more on the story as it develops.